Hey, how you doing? What you doing? I be in the break room. I be in the break room. Bet I'm in the break room. What you doing? Hey, what we doing? I be in the break room. I be in the break room.
Big Bink Show, Big Bink's Break Room Podcast with the glasses and the braces. Are you kidding me? I couldn't be more of a nerd than I am today. And you know what? Like today, I just felt, you know how they, Throwback Thursday is the term where you just find some throwback stuff to put on. I found a jersey today. And this jersey has been an intricate part of my career in radio. I was looking for pictures when I had this jersey on when I was doing stuff, and I could only find one. And it makes no sense to talk about it if I can't show the picture, but I'll just tell you what the picture was. A couple of years ago, oh man, that might have been 03, 04, maybe 02. I was at a live broadcast that I did here in Dallas, Texas, and we were at a club called GG's. And my special guest that Friday was the Youngbloods. I don't know if you remember the Youngbloods. They had a couple of hits out. They from the South. They from Atlanta. And I did something that not too many people have taken a chance to do. I put them live on the radio. We was already live anyway, but I had them do a concert, and the concert was live on the radio. At that time, they had a song called Damn. Damn ended up being a huge hit in the South, a huge hit for our radio station, but more importantly, a hit with all the listeners that was there that day who witnessed history. And that was one of the times where I had this jersey on. And I think about all the people I met, and I just happened to have this jersey on. And then I found it today. I wasn't even looking for it, but it was hanging up in the closet, and somehow I never saw it. There was a time when FUBU was the best thing smoking in hip-hop. FUBU had a great run. Actually, I think the FUBU turned into Coogee, I think. I think Coogee and FUBU was owned by the same person. I think, I'm not sure. But at one point in time, everybody had one of these jerseys. It was the 05 Southside. Remember, they came in blue, they came in gray, they came in black, and then on the back, they had the number. I don't know what the 05 stood for, but right here. Wait, where's the thing at? Right. Oh, wait a minute. Opposite. Okay, there you go. FUBU at Authentic right here. Go up some. There you go. We talking about this bad boy was out like 2000. Remember when LL Cool J did the commercial, the Gap commercial with the FUBU hat on? And after that, it just took over. So everybody be talking about Throwback Thursday and Flashback Friday. Well, I'm on some Member Mondays. Man, I wish I could find that picture. Action, Shawnee, do y'all have some clothes that y'all wear that might be outdated, but you still wear it? You know, because to me, especially if what's up, hey Mac and Kathy, if I still can fit it, hey Mac, ain't you out the country? Hey Mac, listening to us out the country, boy, we love you for that.
What's up, hey Mac?
If I still can fit it, I'm gonna wear it. I don't care what it is. Y'all thoughts? Y'all wear old stuff?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if I can fit it, I'm gonna wear it.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah,
I got this though. Since you were talking about him,
there they go, Bo and that boy Sean Paul. Man, hold up!
I love the Youngbloods. That's in my workout playlist.
Yeah, man, them dudes was shake them off. Damn, presidential 85.
Yes, that was
like, are you kidding me?
Oh, was in Costa Rica. What's up?
Yeah, they went there on their honeymoon, not honeymoon, but they on vacation.
Anniversary.
Yeah, all that. Hey, Mac and Farah, love them, best couple in the world. I knew you was out of town because I saw y'all picture on the plane. Enjoy yourself and have fun, man.
Yeah, be safe. Fun. Yeah, I got them on my wall of shame over here.
That's what that is. And Action, me and you got those those Wu-Tang sweatshirts that we got in 2000.
Yeah.
When we were on the radio, I still got mine. It's still in good shape too.
Well, actually, I don't have mine. It belongs to my daughter now.
Oh, she gave it to you?
No,
I didn't get nothing. I was just at the bottom of the totem pole. Maybe I could get some stuff now.
That's what that is. Yeah. That hey, Tosh, show the doo-wop.
What's that shorty doo-wop?
I just thought about that. It was hanging up in the closet. I'm like, man, I ain't seen this, and it still look good. That let you know that when they was making clothes back then, they was really doing a great job. And
Damon John and them.
Yeah, don't let me get started on that Starberry, because my Starberry, all of my Starberries that I own, including the shoes, they all are still in good shape.
Yeah,
all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's because we got so many of them. We don't wear them that often. Because I know I got like a dozen pairs of Starberries, and I can't even rotate through them all. So some of them still look good, and they're years old because they have no wear and tear on them.
Yeah, man.
So doo-wop said, "Send her that Woo shirt."
Oh, that's what that is. It's black.
Oh, you're in Houston this weekend, Kathy. I was there last week. Action was there over the weekend. Mm-hmm. Oh, your 7th grade child. Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations on that. She said that last week. Oh, she coming tomorrow. Super blessings on everything. The baby and your daughter, your son, everybody.
Yeah, good luck.
Good luck on that.
What's up?
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing, man? Y'all all dry? What the hell wrong with y'all?
Oh, man, look.
It's a long weekend.
It's been a long day. I ain't been to sleep since Sunday. I've been up.
Since your sister bus ride?
Oh no, that was Sunday. Yeah, Sunday.
Oh,
Sunday.
When I text you, I've been up ever since then. Yeah. So I haven't been to sleep yet, and I probably ain't gonna go to sleep tonight because I got to get ready for the morning show.
Oh yeah. Man. Oh yeah. Tosh say I'm 39 with a 10-year-old just starting. Tosh, no, you ain't.
Girl, look, I'm 44 with a 10-year-old.
I had BJ. Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, you good. I had BJ when I was 38. And Tati when I was 35. Yeah, I just waited all the way up to the end till I couldn't get no. Yeah, I waited all the way to the end. Almost.
What's up, Mel's? Mel's out in. I don't know if we can say where he is.
Oh, that boy out there.
He out there.
He out there.
I hope it's going well out there. I say steak dinner.
Steak dinner.
I hope it's going well out there, big bro.
Yeah, man. Make them pay. Make them pay.
Well, it's been a sad day.
What? Yeah, what you did?
Yeah. What up?
I got news that Scottie Pippen's son died. His oldest son died.
Oh wow. What was the cause?
Y'all ain't know that?
I did. I think he was 33. Wasn't his son?
Yeah.
33?
I didn't get to read the whole story. I guess I got the message. Somebody texted me. I was like, oh man.
Yeah, it was on TMZ. I didn't read how. It just said that, his son had passed away. I think his first son.
Mm-hmm.
And
so that's not his son with Larissa.
Don't look like it because he looked like that was with a black girl. Because he didn't look like he was mixed. Actually, he looked just like Scottie Pippen too.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
that picture of him on the beach looked just like Scottie Pippen.
Yeah, it's just a sad loss when you lose somebody that early, and especially I can't imagine losing a child. I mean, that would just be devastating. Period. In the story.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to read the story and find out what happened, but absolutely.
Yeah, you never get over it. Well, I lost my first child, but I didn't. And I wonder, I'm like, well, which is worse, to have them here for a couple years or you lose them, during pregnancy?
Yeah.
I think it's probably the same.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't imagine either way. I could not imagine either way. I love my kids, and I started. Don't worry, Shorty. I started late too. I'm 57. My oldest is 16. Do the math.
Let's see.
The oldest is how old you say?
Sperm still was swimming. Good for you.
Yeah. That's that
the
pineapple.
boys backstroking.
it's the pineapple. It's the pineapple, brother.
That's what it is.
Yeah, actually, I always got fresh pineapple at his house. He gave Carly some pineapple. She brought it home. Just tore that pineapple up.
Yeah, man. Gotta stay on that pineapple.
Have y'all speaking of pineapples? Have y'all ever been to them restaurants? There's a couple. In Dallas, it was one called Fogo de Chao.
I never went to there.
It was one called 12 Cuts. Have you all been there? It's the type of restaurant. It's a meat restaurant, so they have a buffet salad, and they have these little cards that you put on the table. One is red or it's green. Red means you don't want meat. Green mean you want some meat. But they come to you with like lamb meat, chicken, pork, beef. Yeah. And if your card is turned over to green, they just gonna keep. Texas Day Brazil. They just gonna keep coming. So it gets to a point where you eat and they standing there with the thing, fresh whatever or pork and so and so. So I turned my card over like it mean red, like no. I'm sitting there eating and he's steady there with the thing. I'm like, dude, it say no. But when you mention pineapple, they come with the pineapple joint too. The pineapple joint is outlined in cinnamon, right? And it's good. And it's good as hell. So they cut the back of the pineapple with the cinnamon side, and it's hot too. So y'all just made me realize that. I went there a couple of weeks ago, and that was probably some of the best pineapple I had ever in life.
No.
Yeah, it's always
like that. I'm just at the Golden Corral. I ain't been in a fancy restaurant.
Let me tell you something. I've been trying to go to Golden Corral. I've been trying to go to Golden Corral since 2011. I haven't been to Golden Corral since 2011. I used to go to Golden Corral every Sunday morning when I lived down the street from you, Shawnee. I used to go there. I forget where was it at?
Oh, right there, Redbird Mall.
I used to go there every Sunday and eat breakfast, and then we go to St. John's for church.
Yeah,
but I haven't been there in so long, and now my family don't want to go there no more because I'm the buffet king. Like, if it's a buffet going on, count me in.
But we might hit up Golden Corral this weekend.
I love Golden Corral.
I'm not doing no buffets while this COVID's going on.
I know. Actually, got white people problem. He got rich white man problems.
No, not at all. I made hamburgers and fries tonight. Simple dinner. Just
I don't know what I'm gonna make.
Hamburgers and fries.
I put some chicken in the air fryer, and I stole a move. Hear me when I say this now. No pork on my fork, simply fish on my dish. I'm sorry. I saw Shorty Doo-Wop said that. I'm sorry. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? But
yeah. No pork, Shorty. No pork for me either.
Check this out. No, Bink, don't forget your train. Oh, okay. I almost forgot my train of thought. So I got these chicken breasts, right? And I put them in the air fryer. I went hard. I was about to have a fit because I forgot what I was about to say. I went to the air fryer. I put it in there. Put this. It was frozen, like in the freezer. Put it in there for 20. Let it thaw out. Put the seasoning on it. Then I saw something that I tried. Something I seen on DJ Red, the Air Fry King page. He puts mayonnaise and covers the chicken breast in mayonnaise. Throw it back in the air fryer for 15. It's amazing. It puts a coating on it, and it's amazing. Trust me. Try it. Get a chicken breast. Get it unthawed. Put the spices on it. Throw some mayonnaise on it, and let that bad boy roll. And it's gonna be nice and brown. And you're gonna bite into that bad boy, and you're gonna say, "Man, hold up." That's what I said.
So do you put the mayonnaise on it first, then the seasoning on top of it?
Frozen, right? It's frozen. Throw it in the air fryer for 20. It comes out, it's unthawed. It ain't cooked, but it's unthawed. It looks tempting. Put the seasoning on it, right? Put the mayonnaise on it, cover it up like it's a white mayonnaise chicken breast. Put it back in there, shut it, throw it in there for about 15. Watch that bad boy come out nice and brown. The mayonnaise kind of acts like like oil in a way because it puts that brown on it.
Well, because you got oil in it.
Yeah, mayonnaise has oil in it. Yeah, it is oil.
So to Doo-Wop, you tripping. You got to try it before you start hating. It's good. I'm telling you.
Males, you don't eat mayo? Come on, man. Mel says no mayo in this kitchen. Come on, man. You gotta have mayo. I'm
Sherry.
sorry. Gotta have some mayo on there.
Where'd
Got to
Bink
do it.
go?
I don't know. He just disappeared real quick.
Yeah, he said, "Hey, Sherry," and then he just dipped out. Y'all ain't on the buffet. I'm on the buffet. You know what? I'm lying. I ain't been to the buffet. Yeah, I don't know how long. But since we started talking about Golden Corral, I'm like, I think that might be a good idea. I don't know. We gonna see.
I mean, I love. Don't get me wrong. On a typical day, like before COVID and all this other stuff, oh yeah, I'd kill a buffet real quick because I love the salad bar, especially Golden Corral because they make those steaks and they make the steaks how you want them at the Golden Corral, and you can eat up on some steak and some mushrooms and some other stuff, and it almost be like going out to a fancy restaurant, except you just have to go to the Corral.
Wait a minute. Shorty do I was saying, I'm not hating. It sounds like something your white friends would make for dinner.
What?
She's talking about putting the mayo.
No. And because mayo, like we said, Shawnee, mayo has oil in it. So like it's gonna be a natural cooking element when you throw something together. You can use mayo and it's gonna break down to oil. It's not gonna break down to mayonnaise. So the oil is gonna come out and you should be good. Yeah, see, there you go, Sherry. Yeah, pre-COVID, right? We was all buffet. Shoot, you catch me up in the buffet anytime pre-COVID. Any buffet, I'm dealing with that.
Yeah. So a lot has happened since we've last been on. Okay, because I think we were off the day that actually that X passed. That we were running reruns, y'all. Yeah. And some people were commenting talking about, what are you talking about? They were reruns. I'm sorry, I didn't put up there that it was a rerun, but moving forward, we'll make sure that we specify that. We lost Black Rob as well.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's just sad right now in hip hop. I know I've been going through because I really was a big DMX fan, and I think I have probably watched almost every video there is on X, every interview, not only the ones that he did, but the ones that his ex-wife did. Just going through. Yeah, hate that show ain't gonna happen.
Yeah,
I know that's kind of selfish, but I hate that show ain't gonna happen because he's supposed to come to Dallas next month.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. Yeah. Black Rob too. I mean, it's just hip hop is just losing a lot of stars. I was just sad about the Black Rob situation because again, he was in dire straits and he seemed like he wasn't getting no help from nobody. So
he had a couple of strokes.
Yeah, so that was just sad to see that he put so much into his career and into Bad Boy, and then when he needed some help or needed some other stuff, I mean, he just didn't get it. So
he bashed Diddy?
They said Diddy tried to help, though. That's what Mark Curry said, former Bad Boy artist. A couple of videos. He said Diddy did try to reach out. And I think they got in touch with each other. I just burnt all the cookies in the damn oven. I'm sorry. That's why I ran out of here. I smelled it. These cookies supposed to be light brown.
Oh, you got cookie chips.
Yeah, look how burnt that is. This is horrible. Look at this.
Oh yeah, you got cookie chips.
So we bashing Puffy for this. No, I mean, because really, let's talk about that. Is that really his responsibility to take care of him after the fact? Is that part of the contract or something?
No, I mean, I just don't think it's part of the contract. I mean, for me, I mean, just me, and this is on Actions Planet, and y'all living in your own world, but on Action Planet, if I worked with you and you made me money like that with some of the singles that he came out with and helped establish my label like he did, and was just one of my artists, and then I'm this multi-millionaire and I'm not hurting for money and I don't need money, that'd be like, us doing the break room right now. Then years later, I'm this rich and famous person, and then something happened to you, and then you come up, and I wouldn't try to reach out to you, or I wouldn't try to help you out. I mean, to me, in my world, that wouldn't make no sense. I'd be like, okay, Shawnee's my friend. I know her. she's sick. She needs help right now. Whatever she needs, I got her. You know what I mean? Because I'm not losing anything.
Yeah, but we friends. Like, we got a relationship. Did Puffy and Rob had that kind of relationship?
I don't know if they did or didn't, but I'm just saying, like, he worked for him. They had to have some type of relationship beyond just business.
Well,
I would think.
Shorty Doo-Wop says Puffy's paying for the funeral. What else is he supposed to do?
I'm saying, like, before, when he was sick and probably needed some help. That was my thought. Before he died.
Correlation, the similarities is, you think about the whole Bad Boy roster. Let's go down the line. There has been some disconnection between Puffy and all his artists. Let's start with the Locks. Let's start with Mace.
Yeah.
Let's start with Shine. Let's start with, obviously, Black Rob. Let's start with Total. Let's start with Craig Mack. So all of these people had some type of, according to the press and stories over the years, some bad experiences within Bad Boy. You would think, hold on, let me say this, let me say it right. To each his own, but you would think in a world where people work together and make a lot of money together, part go their separate ways, just natural instincts for human instincts, especially for people who used to seeing them together and associating him with the Bad Boy image, logo, Puff Daddy. One would think that there would be some reaching out. Now, again, we're not there. We don't know. Reports say Puffy has helped or has been helping. Mark Curry, former Bad Boy artist, said Puff was helping out as well. Same thing with Mystical in jail and why Master P didn't bail him out and all that stuff. C Murder's in jail, why Master P didn't bail him out. It's perception.
No,
probably not.
Yeah, you're not seeing
murder.
Yeah, but I'm
went
just
to
saying,
jail for rape.
The reports was out when it first happened about Master P not trying to get him out or whatever. Just people gonna say that regardless. But Black Rob, that video, again, but that video we saw, it was bad. We saw that it looked like he was in a very bad place, health-wise.
Yeah.
So I wasn't surprised when I heard it Saturday. I heard it. I wasn't surprised.
Yeah, I wasn't either. Because I
always be hoping for people to come back.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, you do. But I mean, he was just in a bad way. He really was. And what can you do? I mean, it was just like, but like I said, my thought was just beforehand. That's all. Because I know beforehand he was reaching out. He was in a bad way financially and some other stuff, trying to look for help. So I was like, okay, why didn't Diddy reach out to him? But and after the fact, it's cool with me. And again, that's just me. And Diddy don't have to do a thing. You don't have to do one thing. And again, that's just on my planet. I know how I would have reacted again on that situation with anybody, any of my friends, anybody I know. I mean, anybody I know that isn't even cool right now. I mean, I know. Let me clarify that I'm known to associate with. Not saying that we're not cool, because if we're not cool, then I'm not going to help you out.
I'm not going to help you. Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm known to associate with, and I deal with them. If something happens to them and I can help out, I'm going to help out. That's just me.
My Big Donnie checking in. What's up, big bro? Appreciate you, man. Thank you for supporting Media Room 360 and Big Bink's Break Room podcast. And then there's another caveat, if you will, about what's the lesson learned. I don't know if Rob had life insurance or not. It's funny when we on top of our game and we think we balling and got all this money. People think all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed, and that's not the case. It's not the case in a lot of people and regular people. But as we look at this, we need to look 2 and 3 times about life insurance, and it's something that people don't want to talk about, but it's so necessary. You have to look at that, especially when you get up into the ages after 40. It's definitely something to think about. Policies on yourself, on your wife, on your kids. Like all that. As much as we don't want to do it and talk about it, it's something. How come when I get serious all the time, y'all start laughing, man? What the hell's going on here?
Because you said, especially when you get out the age of 40, and I'm sitting here in my 50s, and I'm like, whoa, okay.
Well, I'm just saying that's what they say.
Like,
they say start putting stuff together for like wheels and all that old stuff. That's what it says on the internet. Like after 40, that's what it says.
Yeah, I mean, that was actually one of the first things my wife had me do when we got married. She was like, "You need to put a will together."
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to do that. You got to do that. That's important. And have your life insurance policy.
Yeah, everything in order. Okay.
I got the life joint. I ain't got no will though.
And you know what you can do? You can have the life insurance policy, but take it a step. Well, for what I have done is I have a pre-needs. Because if something happens to me, the life insurance is set up for whoever had, like, if you got to raise the girls, you ain't gonna have no problem. I made sure I got a life insurance policy that if something happened to me, somebody got to raise them girls. They got everything they need. And I've told the girls, something happened to me, don't you spend this money on no funeral. That's not what it's for. That there's a pre-needs there. If they won't have a big funeral, and because I'm just like, just cremate me, y'all ain't got to have no funeral. Just whoever needs to say bye done said bye. We are not financing a party and I'm dead. That don't make sense to me.
Yeah,
y'all can get together at the house and remember, watch a video or something, pull my Facebook page up, but don't be paying $20,000 to put me in the ground.
Yeah.
No, you don't want to go get them ashes, don't go get them ashes. But this money is for y'all to, it's for them to keep going.
Exactly.
And the pre-need, you don't pay nothing but like $15 a month. And once you lock in the price is locked in. So if the prices go up for funerals and cremations, you already locked in.
And it's called pre-needs?
It's called a pre-needs.
Never heard of that before, but okay.
You pick all your stuff. You pick the obituary. You pick whatever you want. I picked the urn that I want. Mine, I came out $3,500. So that's all we doing. That's it.
This is via life insurance?
No, you do it with the funeral home.
So this is with the funeral home. Okay, gotcha. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I know the funeral home. Look, I said this. Look, this is where I'm going. This is what, don't let this person in. You can tell them all of that. You can have your will, everything there. It's already done because it's gonna happen. You gonna die.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's gonna happen. So don't leave all that on everybody to have to do, and people be fighting and stuff. Just go on and plan it. Same way you plan vacation, plan it. That's your long vacation. But you never gonna come back.
So that's your long vacation.
That's a good way to look at it, though, right? You're just going on a long vacation. Bink wants everybody fighting. That's why he don't have a will. He just got the life insurance. y'all fight over the money when I'm gone.
Like, look, you got every 12-inch single that ever came out since 1999. Do what you do.
Yeah. So
that's good stuff.
Do that. Yeah. Then your family gets your money.
Yeah, we have a decision to make, though, Shotty, you and I, because we're veterans. So, we both could be buried by the government for free and put in a VA cemetery. But I really don't want to be in a VA cemetery.
I don't want to be out there.
Well,
who's going to come visit me?
Well, my wife can't be buried there. I would like to be buried next to my wife. So it's like, she can't be in a VA cemetery. So why would I want to be in a VA cemetery? And if I wake up, when the Lord come, I'll be looking for her. Like, where's she at? she across town someplace.
Yeah. Well, I don't have that, so I ain't gonna be. It's just me.
Not yet.
It's just me.
Somebody's coming with a brownie. Somebody's coming with the right brownie. I'm telling you.
With a brownie. If they got a Chick-fil-A brownie, hey, they got the Chick-fil-A brownie. We can holler. All you gotta do is give me a Chick-fil-A brownie.
So
Abe, I saw your message, man. Abe said you better get you a will, bro. People can come in and contest your estate and send your wife and your kids through probate. What does that mean? What does that mean?
That means if you don't have a will in place, then outside people can claim. Like, I can come over there and say, I want these records.
Yeah, you can come over there and say, Bink told me I could have a house.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
and it's a whole bunch of mess.
Yeah, anybody in your family could say like Bink wouldn't have wanted you to have that house. He
Oh,
wanted
I got you.
He wanted that house to go to me. So,
Gotcha. Yeah, I need to look. I need to go ahead and put that pen to paper. And then as we doing this, I get a alert from TMZ. People from the Midwest know who Walter Mondale is, but he was the former vice president. He died at 93. That was 12 minutes
today.
ago.
Oh wow.
Yeah, 12 minutes ago. So, wow.
Yeah, prayers out to his family then.
Yeah. I mean,
like
93 years. That's a long time.
Everybody's gonna die. Like Shani said.
Everybody got to go. We all got to get up out of here. So just, playing for it.
And see, I say this now, and I say this in all sincerity now. Like when you hear he died at 93, just like when I was 18 or something like that, I'm like, man, I don't want to live till 93. But I'm not 93. I'm sure at 93 he fight for every air, every breath. You know what
man,
I mean?
I want to live to like 113 and then I give it up.
No, I'm not trying to be no Jay Pittman, but I don't know. I don't know. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not there yet. At 110, I could be like, man, I feel like 60. You know what I'm saying?
I think the oldest person living right now is 113. I think. Let me check that right quick since we all sitting here talking. And I think she in China.
Yeah, but how would you want to be living that old though? You know what I'm saying? Like
my grandmama?
No, but I'm saying at that age, come on, let's keep it 100. You might be crapping on yourself. You might be
my grandmama.
Her
aunts, her cousins, none of them did. Like they were still driving. Like my Aunt Sadie died. That's my great Aunt Sadie was my great aunt.
Oh, she's 115. Wow.
She died at 103 and was still dying and was still driving. Only took one pill.
Yeah, see, that's fortunate. The guy was good, but
that's how I want to do it, like that.
My luck, I'm 110 peeing on myself, and I don't want to be that.
What's up, Kevin?
I don't want to be that guy.
Kevin, that's my neighbor. That's the neighbor.
Oh, what's up, Kay?
Man,
Yeah.
listen to this. We sitting here. Go ahead, Shani. I cut you off on accident because I don't.
No, I was just gonna say I want to live like my grandmama and them. If I can be like that, then it's cool.
Listen to this. Charlotte woman. We talking about Charlotte, North Carolina, who was the oldest living American and had 125 great grandchildren, has died. You know when she died?
Today.
Yesterday. She died on the 18th. Today is what?
Yesterday.
She died yesterday. Black woman. She was believed to be the oldest living person in the U.S. and among the oldest human beings on the planet. She died at the crib. She was 115, but possibly old as 116. She lived more than twice as her. Excuse me.
She's coming through you.
That's that cookie. That's that cookie.
Coming back for you.
It got called the braces. She lived more than twice as long as her late husband, who died in 57 at 63. Matriarch of an enormous family, 68 grandchildren, 125 great-grandchildren, 120 great-great-grandchildren. She was a Black woman, and she was born in South Carolina, grew up picking cotton and plowing. Gave birth to the first of the couple's 12 children at 15. She took care of the crib. She was a farmer, and her husband worked at a steel mill.
Now excuse me, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's it. I mean, as far as all the facts. But how amazing is that? 115? Wow.
Can you imagine having a conversation with her? At 115,
I would love to.
Yeah. What did the world look like?
That's 1906. That's 1906.
Yeah, I'm saying, what did the world look like to her? You know what I mean? From where she came from, she had to be a slave. So again, from there,
well, she was free.
Not free, but I'm saying like.
I get it. Yeah, racism was still popping back then.
You thought 1906? Come on, man. Yeah. They were still hanging us at free will.
That's true. The first lines wasn't until 1921, so you're definitely right about that.
Yeah.
All the things she saw, from the Depression to no television to Kennedy to King to Hitler to Pearl Harbor to the invention of television. I think I said that already. To the invention of, well, no, radio was already out.
Flight, computers,
all of that. All of that. You know, from Watergate to the Iran hostage thing where Jesse Jackson went to go get old boy and just, you know, Gaddafi, you know, to Roosevelt, to Edgar Hoover, to Malcolm X, like just everything that she saw in her lifetime. Boy, she took a lot with her. That is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That is amazing.
She was a walking history book, without no doubt. And that's the thing that I miss, I guess, about my grandmother. Rest in peace to her. Is just having those conversations, which I can't have anymore. Because I mean, just having a conversation with her about history, about what she went through, about what life was like for her when she was my age or younger. I mean, you can't replace that. Can't replace that.
Yeah, I love talking to my grandma because she has like all the books and stuff with all the pictures. I have the pictures of my great, I think it's great 5 times grandmother on the plantation in her little outfit and stuff. And you know, we know the story of the family because our family was bought by Dr. John Morrow out of Tennessee, and then he moved to Texas, and he gave them 300 acres down in Brenham, so they divided it all, so everybody has their own little land, and that's how he let them go free. So the land is still there.
And that's your granny in there?
That's my dad's mom.
Dope.
Yeah, that's some serious history right there. Serious history.
Yeah.
Nice. I don't know. I know my family is in Arlington, Tennessee. That's where we come from, at least on my daddy's side. I think my mama's side, they come from Arkansas, but they both ended up in Chicago. If y'all saw a picture of my not my father, not his father. Wait a minute. Okay, so my daddy, so his daddy, okay, wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Let me
So his daddy's your granddaddy.
Let me get this right. Okay, so my father
Papa was a rolling stone.
Daggone it. I got a story about that too. So my daddy's father is my grandfather, right?
Yes.
US Pros. Now, my grandmother's daddy is my great grandfather, right? No, it's my great grandfather.
Okay,
right.
You have your father, your grandfather, your great grandfather, your great grandfather, and then it would be your great grandfather.
Now I ain't go back that far. So I think my father's grandfather.
Yeah, that would be your great.
Okay, so if I showed you a picture of him, you would think that he owned 6 plantations. Because you talk about somebody look like a white man. And I think he was white. Like he was white, but he was white black. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
White black.
He was white, but I mean he was black. There are, black people who look white because of whatever. But I know I could be related to Benjamin Franklin and all of them because I know they were smashing the slaves, and I know people like me in action are direct recipients of that melon mix. But if I showed you a picture of if I showed you a picture of my grandmama, you'd be like, wow, I think she died at 95, I think. But if I showed you a picture of her, you would have swore she was in one of them 1940s stormy weather movies because she was beautiful. She looked white, I met her, you know what, like when my grandparents, first of all, I didn't have a granddaddy because both my granddaddies was dead before I was born, if I'm not mistaken. My grandmamas, they came around, my daddy's mama came around on the holidays every now and then, and we went over their house when we went to church. And she would cook and all that stuff. And my mama's mama, she would come over every now and then. So I didn't really have a relationship like that with my grandparents. But what was my point? My point in all this was, I don't know. I'm just
I know. Your point was to tell everybody to download the Media Room 360 app and you're
That was a
checking out
great one.
Big Bink's Break Room podcast.
That was a great one. Yes, please do that.
Because we all family. That was the point. We all family, and you got to check us out because you got Michael Sean in the morning. You got the churches that I checked out on Sunday, even in Houston. And you got 2Gs. You got us, the Break Room, 8 p.m. Central. You can check us out on all kind of stuff like what, Shawnee?
You can do Apple TV, Amazon, Fire Stick, Roku, your phone, any phone.
Bam.
Just go to your app store and download it.
That bad boy on Roku playing 24/7. Till you go to that Roku on that smart TV you got, and just click on the Roku, go to streaming channels, download that black and red house looking, face looking icon that we got for the media room, and boom. You want to see Talking Black, is there. You want to see Recipe for Conversation with the beautiful Antoinette, is there. You want to see Shawnee and me in action and a marathon of Big Bink's Break Room podcast, is there. 2Gs, it's there. Churches, it's there. Like, it's so much stuff to check out when you go to Media Room 360. So download the app, tell about 27 people about it, and it's on and cracking.
It is popping like that.
Before we get out of here, man, time went by fast. Before we get, what's up, OP? I know OP was here. Abe giving a little family update. His family originated from the Whitehall plantation in South Carolina. There were 4 brothers who were slaves and killed the slave master. They split up through Texas, Oklahoma, and Louisiana. Hey, I know that's right. Do what
that's
they
how
do.
you do that.
We need
kill
to
the
know
master.
our
That's how you do it. Kill the
That's
master.
why their last name Mac. They some Mac. They got up out of there. They Mac them.
Hey, Mac.
We getting out of here. Killing the master.
Exactly. The trial going on in Minnesota right now, Derek Chauvin trial. The policeman convicted. No, he's not convicted yet. Arrested for killing George Floyd with excessive use of force. Was it justified, or was it excessive force? Both sides has presented their cases. They did closing arguments today. In action, now it's in the hand of the jury.
That fool who said that he was, I almost called him Eric Garner. George Floyd was too big. That's why he died.
Who said that?
The defense.
Yeah, I mean the defense was kind of. Yeah, he was throwing out kind of like spaghetti to the wall, closing arguments.
Oh, he was saying all kind of crazy stuff. I was sitting in the doctor's office watching it. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, he was trying to throw out every kind of excuse except for, I mean, again, I'm not mad at the defense attorney for doing what he did because that's what he's supposed to do. That's what he's getting paid to do. He's supposed to try to throw doubt into the mind of the jury.
He just needs one. You
just need one. But again, we're all jurors.
Like, how can you sleep at night?
Yeah, we're all jurors. So we all saw, if you watched the trial and you paid attention to the trial, and then paraphrasing on his closing argument, he was like, well, a normal police officer or a police officer that is doing the right thing, so to say, what she was saying, does this and does that and does this. And he was trying to present a good picture for Officer Chauvin. But it didn't, because any normal police officer would have gotten off of George Floyd once he stopped moving. Like, okay, dude ain't moving. I need to get off of him.
Yeah. And what the hell, just a side note, what the hell, WHATTHEHELL, what the hell was he writing every day sitting in that seat? Did you see him act like he was writing in his steno pad?
No, you have to, because you can't talk to your attorney, so you got to pass notes.
Yeah, but he was writing the whole time. The whole time sitting there, right? He ain't writing no damn dissertation.
Well, no, he was probably because if you sitting in there, especially like, and just for me, if I'm sitting in there on trial for my life, which he is, anything I hear in the courtroom, any kind of testimony I'm hearing, I'm writing that down and I pass it to my attorney. I'll be like, hey, yo, you need to question this. You hear what he just said? You need to question that. You hear that statement he just made? You need to object to that next time. I mean, I'm being very vocal on the pad with my attorney if I'm sitting up there and you fight for my life. No, dude, I'm not gonna let nothing slide.
I'm shouting out Dr. Tobin in his testimony earlier last week. I thought he did an excellent job on painting the picture of how the lungs and breaths and the esophagus, the diameter of how big the esophagus is, how it works, breathing, concrete restrictions when it comes to breathing. I thought he did an excellent job. I actually learned a lot listening to the testimony of Dr. Tobin. So again, like Shani said earlier, it could take 10 minutes. Obviously, it's not days over now, but it could take 10 days. But when that verdict comes down, it's either going to be a great day or it's going to be a rise up in probably every city in America.
It's going to be both, depending on who you are.
Yeah, I don't know. I hope not. That's all I can say. Well, I hope. I mean, that's just being wishful thinking, but it could be. But I mean, I hope not.
It'll continue to be systematic times 10 if the verdict comes back in George Floyd's favor. It's just going to be systematic times 10.
I'm just taking a wild guess, though. With today being Monday, they just got the case today. I'm thinking they'll come back with a verdict before the end of the week.
I'm sure they. Yeah, I'm sure they will.
Yeah, I mean, because it obviously it really though, honestly and truly. Again, remember, people out there listening, everybody there in Media Room 360 World, we are all jurors. We just haven't all been sworn in. We've all seen the testimony. We've all heard the case, and you have to do just like the jury did. You have to make your own decisions upon what you heard. And even though we didn't see all the evidence because we weren't sitting there in court and we didn't hear maybe everything that was said, you know enough about this case. You've seen the video. And everything else is just kind of like circumstantial, kind of like throw spaghetti up against the wall. Like I love it when the defense said like George Floyd's arteries were kind of clogged because of cholesterol. I'm like, but he didn't die of cholesterol.
Absolutely.
He died because his knee was on his neck.
Yeah, cholesterol ain't got shit to do. Oh, sorry, excuse me, there, kids, but cholesterol ain't got nothing to do with what he died from. And if enlarged heart, he didn't die of an enlarged heart. It has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, and Kathy just talked about what I was about to say. About Maxine Waters. The defense tried to ride that and say that an elected official kind of tainted the trial by the statement that she made about the trial. Yeah. And they're going to try to ride that. Like, she's not part of the jury. She's not part of, I think he was talking about how the jury was tainted by that. And he don't even know if they even heard it. But I'm just saying that.
Well, the judge did give him grounds for that. He didn't rule in that favor, but he made it clear that was an opportunity. Yeah, wow. I'm not mad at Auntie Max. I love Maxine Waters, I really do. But I think in this situation, she may have said something that may have impacted the case. I mean, if it comes up on appeal. I'll put it down.
And that's the fact, because she's an elected official. That's why it's so. That's why they're questioning it, because she's an elected official.
Well, yeah. Well, that, and then the fact that she said she made the statement that if they don't do it, it's going to cause more damage. Okay. And so, with that being said, that puts undue pressure on the jury to find him guilty. And you can't be biased in any kind of way on that situation when it comes to that. You only can go by the facts of the case and the law. And again, it's no proof that they heard that comment. But
that's the other part. Yeah, they didn't hear it until you brought it up. Well, he didn't actually say what she said, but they didn't hear it until you brought it up, and so that shouldn't even have anything to do with the case, in my opinion.
Well, the jury was out when he was discussing that with the judge.
Oh, they had already left out? Okay.
Yeah, the jury had already left out when they were discussing that part with the judge. But again, the judge, you could tell by his demeanor, he was upset by the comment as well. And he made it pretty clear in his demeanor he wasn't happy with that comment. But with that being said, again, there's no proof that the jury heard the comment that Maxine said, and the prosecutor or the defense attorney was trying to argue that's why he wanted the jury sequestered. But
I think Antoinette is watching us.
Hey, Antoinette. And what's up, Antoinette? DJ Sadie, Indianapolis in the building too. North Carolina, Indianapolis.
What's up, D?
The Sadie Show.
The Sadie Show? He got a show?
Yeah, the Sadie Show in Indianapolis, man. The number one DJ in Indianapolis.
Nice.
Oh, that's what's up.
We worked at did radio together out there.
I'm going back to Indiana.
I went to Michael Jackson's house. Did I tell y'all that story?
Nah, you ain't tell us this story.
Michael Jackson's house that he grew up in is probably about big as this square right here that I'm in. Now, when I went, okay, so in Gary, Indiana, off exit, I forget what exit it is. You would have thought it would have been on Michael Jackson exit. You would have thought that. The actual address of the house is 2300 Jackson Street. But the significance of that is that whole neighborhood is named after presidents. So each street is a president. And it just so happened in coincidence, that house, or they live on the corner, and it's the most smallest, beautifulest house on the block. The block is run down. It's kind of bad over there. But the Jackson's house is still there. They have a monument of Michael Jackson. It's black. You got a monument of Michael Jackson in the front. The grass is well kept. The house is white. There are bars.
Like it's black. Well, what color was it supposed to be? White?
That's 89. That's an 89 monument then. That's an 89 monument.
Yeah, the marble. You know the marble for how they got it. It's a black shiny.
It's black.
Come on. Mike was about 3 colors. He was. We went through some
Y'all
shades.
remember that song, 2300 Jackson Street?
They did not do that video at that house. Let me say that. They didn't? No. That house was somewhere in California. This house, it's a 2-bedroom house and it's white. And it's all boarded up, not boarded up as in it's boarded up so nobody can break in there because they got bars and stuff on the windows. Because this should be considered a national treasure, a landmark.
Yeah.
The kids took pictures in front of it. And when I lived in Indianapolis, that house is probably about 2 hours away from my house in Indianapolis. I actually found out it's actually 49 minutes from my mama's house on the south side of Chicago because Gary, Indiana, and Chicago are not that far apart at all. It's just over the bridge on 94. So, not the bridge, but just over the highway on 94. But I got a chance to see that, and obviously when we were there, the other cars passing through. I'm sure they get that every day, all day. Yeah. I don't know how often they come back. Hopefully they still own it, but it's a beautiful small home. You would imagine how did Rebe, Latoya, Janet, Catherine, Joseph, Marlon, Jackie, Jermaine, Tito, Marlon. Did I say Randy?
Randy.
So that's 11. You wonder how 11 people would fit in that house. Google the house and you'll see what I'm talking about. And when you Google stuff and you look at it on camera, it look bigger than what it really is. That house is small. It's about big as this square right here. And I got a chance to go there and I was excited, man. I'm like, man, this is the Jackson's house. All that history, all them practices, all them documentaries of him doing the Michael Jackson, James Brown stuff. Actually, he went somewhere and did that. But they had pictures of the house in the documentary. 2 bedrooms, y'all. Two bedrooms. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Wow. That's how it was back in the day when you had
2 bedrooms. All them kids.
Yeah.
So. Ooh-wee.
Scratch that off my bucket list.
I'd be like, I need 4 bedrooms with 2 kids. I'm like, I need 4 bedrooms. Everybody need their own room, and then I need an extra room.
Yeah, space is important. I mean, you do what you do. You do what you got to do to get by. But the way my mama set our crib up when we was little, I didn't realize it then. But as a parent, I realize it now because everybody need a space. You know what I'm saying? You need space. You need to be able to move around and have thoughts. And I'm talking about as a kid, like 5th grade, I had my own room. We had bunk beds growing up, but then when I got my own room as I got older, I saw what my mama was doing. She just took certain rooms in the crib Oh.
Whoa.
Zoe.
So like they on their way out.
Zoe.
That's what they got a wheel.
Zoe. What's up? What's wrong?
Yeah, I remember growing up though. Honestly, like kid, and this is
What's up,
hey
Tip?
Zoe.
Say hey, Zoe. Say hi.
Let me see where the tip at.
Say hi. Look, Zoe. Look.
Where my dog at?
Look.
What up, Tip? Man, hold up.
We gotta have a dog Tuesday or something like that.
That dog is not like me. I tell you that, boy. I came over there. That dog lost it.
Yeah, she barked the whole time Bink was here. He couldn't even get up and go to the bathroom if he moved.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
being protective. That's all. Yeah, but I remember when I was a kid, though, me and my brothers and sisters, we all lived in the same room, except for my mom and dad put like a sheet up to separate the sides. Like my sisters had one side of the room, and me and my brother had the other side. So it wasn't. So it wasn't always growing up silver spoon lavish shit for me.
Yeah.
So I came from humble beginnings, so it's like
absolutely.
That's how it was. So.
I was the kid that when the streetlights came on, everybody was laughing at me because they knew I had to go in. Everybody was laughing. Bink got to go in.
We had to do that.
My mom would come to the door. It was 4 of us: Chris and Binky, Anthony and Lori. My brothers and sisters, and we would all go in the house together. Everybody be laughing, but we turned out great. Some of the people ain't laughing no more. Matter of fact, some of them ain't saying nothing no more. To be honest.
And
they couldn't come to the door when the street light came on. You need to be going in. If they had to come to my grandparents had to come to that door, it's a problem.
Yeah. I got a story. You just made me realize some action. Playing football in the alley. I don't know if y'all got alleys here in Texas in some neighborhoods.
Yeah.
21-21 action. We playing football in the alley. It's about 8:30 on a Saturday night. I'm about 12. We playing football. Everybody having a good time. One last play, because your mama come to the window and say, "Hey, y'all, come on." You say, "Well, can we play this one more play?" All right, after that, let's go. And so, hut. I'm going for the bomb. I'm the receiver. I'm wide open. The ball's coming. I'm looking up. Now remember, I'm looking up. They go to big homie, that boy Charlie
Brown.
Man, hold up. But I'm going up. The ball is coming. The ball is coming. And I'm about to catch it. But as I'm about to catch this ball, I'm looking up and that damn street light start blinking. And I'm like, either catch this ball or get in trouble when I get in the crib. I let that ball drop and turn my butt home. As a matter of fact, it was still in the air. It was still in the air when I turned around and was walking in, running towards the house.
But you had asked your mama for one more play.
The rule is when that light start blinking, I don't care what I said. She said when it start blinking,
you got to cover that house.
You know what it is. I always remember that.
He almost kicked over the computer. So I tried to grab the computer at the same time I grabbed it. I hit the thing and it kind of like clicked off. I was like, oh.
You missed the story.
Braces update. My mouth is used to the braces. However, the inside of my jaws are, and if you've been noticing throughout the podcast, I've just been doing this because certain times when I talk, the back brace, which has the point on the end of it, is digging into my cheeks and just getting stuck like this. Like that's stuck right now.
Yeah.
So the inside of my mouth is like macaroni and cheese. It's just all dented. And
you don't have no more wax?
My mama bought me about 3 years supply of wax. So I just haven't put none on yet. I'm going to put them on in a second. Because I want to eat some more burnt cookies. And then I'm going to go to bed and I'm going to put the wax. But tomorrow, 8 o'clock, we done went over today, but it was worth it. Tomorrow, 8 o'clock.
We went over.
Yeah, we good.
59 minutes.
Oh, I'm looking.
We started late.
Yeah, we started late. Tomorrow's going down, man. Y'all make sure y'all get with us 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, Big Bink's Break Room Podcast. Thank you so much for your support.
Make sure you get up in the morning with Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends.
Shout out J Back, DJ Cam.
Yeah, and Sexy Mo. You can't forget Sexy Mo.
Yeah, can't forget Sexy Mo. She wasn't on this morning, technical difficulties, but
yeah, it was storming up there, so she didn't have any power.
Yeah, it was bad. The weather was bad all weekend, man. Houston was horrible.
Yeah, it was bad, but we'll see y'all back here mañana.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, what you doing? I be in the break room. I be in the break room. I'm in the break room.